Are you feeling tired all the time? Chances are it's because of your diet. You are what you eat, they say. And there is some truth to that. But just like me, 1 or 2 years ago, I didn't really know what to eat for more energy. One guy says this, another guy says this, there is this diet, and it was very unclear. And I asked myself, what nutrients actually matter? And especially which of these micronutrients, what vitamins or minerals actually will make me feel more energetic. And a video like this would have been super helpful, because in this video I will go over the most important micronutrients that will make you feel more energetic. Some which you might not have expected and also actually be deficient in, which is the reason you're not yet energetic AF. But we're going to solve that. And also at the end I will give you a list of 10 foods that contain those micronutrients we're going to talk about now. It's gonna take some time, but it will be worth for the rest of your life, as you will understand what will actually give you energy. Let's do this. So before we get into this, a short disclaimer. I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not your doctor, I'm just a guy who wanted to be more energetic, then decided to research this topic a lot, change his lifestyle choices and actually become more energetic. So it actually worked, but it worked for me and I'm just sharing my learning lessons. With that out of the way, let's get into it. Now firstly, I want to cover some basics. And one point I want to address right away is that probably any nutrient deficiency will be bad for your body. And most, if not all, the deficiencies will have a negative impact on your energy and vitality. Second thing I wanted to cover right at the beginning of this is that kilocalories are not energy. Eating 6 donuts to have energy because you just ate a lot of calories will not work. If you are almost starving, that might actually give you some energy. But the truth is, you are not. You're not starving. And instead, what will happen to you, and chances are you know that from experience, I do as well, is that you just crash hard afterwards. Or even immediately, because I can tell you I'm not energetic when I just ate 6 donuts. And certain foods will give you way more energy than other foods, although they're the same calories. That's why micronutrients are so important, and we're going to talk about that in a second. And lastly, actually not eating might be what you need. First of all, there was a study that found a short-term calorie deficit strongly increased the testosterone in men, which also will lead to more energy. And by the way, I will do a full energy maxing diet guide very soon. And second of all, fasting gets you in hunter mode. You will be more alert, more focused, and mentally speaking, more energetic. It's really good if you have to do cognitive work. So maybe consider fasting, especially early in the day. So with that out of the way, let's finally get into the micronutrients. Sorry that it's taken some time, but I think this was actually very important. So the first micronutrient we're going to talk about are the B vitamins. B vitamins are crucial for converting food into energy. And they also help supporting brain function, red blood cell formation, and some other things as well. But they are one of the most important micronutrients to be more energetic. Even energy drinks purposefully include B vitamins because they will help you feel more energetic. There are multiple B vitamins and the recommended daily intake varies for each of those vitamins. But to simplify it a bit, eggs contain a lot of B vitamins. And also you get 100% of the B12 vitamin in 3 ounces of salmon and 89% in 3 ounces of beef. Generally speaking, animal foods are a pretty good source of B vitamins, but there are also some plant-based options. So other foods that you can include into your diet to have more B vitamins are tuna, chickpeas, spinach and avocado. The second important micronutrient is magnesium. Magnesium is essential for over 300 biochemical reactions in your body, including energy production and muscle function. And it's also good to fight cramps. And something very interesting is that more than 40%, some even argue even more than that, of Americans are deficient in magnesium. So chances aren't too slim that you are getting less than the daily need of magnesium in your normal diet. Maybe even with supplementation. And food sources are almonds, banana, dark chocolate, avocado, tofu, as well as fatty fish, bone broth or coconut water. Personally, I supplement with magnesium as well. A third very important micronutrient is going to be vitamin D. From what I've read, this only indirectly influences energy levels, but it's still very much worth to mention in my opinion. It's not really part of the energy production in your body, but it is critical for general health, bone health, your immune function, mood regulation, and also testosterone production. Let's go. And higher testosterone generally leads to more energy as well. And I can also tell you that since taking a lot of vitamin D as a supplement, I've almost never been really sick. Maybe like twice in 7 to 10 years. If you ask me, it is definitely the best supplement in my opinion. I'm also speaking from my experience and it depends on what you're deficient in, but I don't really see that you can go wrong with vitamin D. Most people are deficient in vitamin D, especially in the winter, so it can be a good option to supplement as well. And of course, when you don't get sick, it makes you more energetic too. Also, I take like 5 to 10,000 IU every single day. That's a lot more than your recommended daily intake, but I'm not telling you to take the same amount as well, at least not officially. Zinc is another important nutrient to be more energetic. It is vital for mainly immune function, wound healing, DNA synthesis, but also energy management and testosterone production, which again is great, especially if you're a young man like me. I think that sounds pretty good, right? The daily need of zinc is about 11 milligrams for men, and some good options to get zinc are oysters, which will actually give you 673% in 3 ounces, beef with 47% in 3 ounces, and eggs got some zinc too. Also, antioxidants are pretty good as well, so vitamin C, vitamin E and flavonoids can help with energy management too, as well as omega-3 fatty acids and also just polyunsaturated fats, which you can get in fish or eggs, good eggs, and those omega-3 fats are also good for your brain health, your heart, and well, the energy management. Also, electrolytes can be really beneficial too, so sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, because their role is to maintain fluid balance, normal muscle functioning and nerve signaling. Especially important if you are on a ketogenic diet or a carnivore diet. The daily need varies for each electrolyte, and your go-to source for electrolytes is just salt. Some people actually get too much salt in their diet, but it really depends on your specific diet. If you're feeling low energy on a low-carb diet, you should really try adding more electrolytes. That really saved my ass when I went onto a keto diet for the first time. And then also one last point before I give you some foods to eat or to add to your diet is going to be hydration. Hydration isn't a micronutrient, but I still had to include it in this video. Drinking enough water is super important. And if you are feeling tired, maybe just drink a glass of water. Chances are you will feel much better afterwards. And also, especially in the morning, drink water. You just slept 8 hours or whatever without getting any water into your system. Maybe 1 or 2 hours before you went to bed to not wake up and pee. So getting water in the morning is especially important. Maybe also add your electrolytes, and that can really be very beneficial. So there's that. I think I covered the most important nutrients for being more energetic. But again, any nutrient deficiency might be negatively impacting your energy levels. So improve your diet in general. Some foods you can add to your diet that especially contain those nutrients I just talked about are going to be salmon, rich in omega-3, vitamin B12, vitamin D, magnesium, zinc. It's really good, if only there wasn't the heavy metal problem. So try to get wild-caught salmon. And still, I don't know if you should eat too much of it because of the heavy metals in fish nowadays, but I think some salmon is still good. Second food you can add is spinach. Although it could be argued that bioavailability isn't even that good, but it has a lot of vitamin B6, B9, as well as magnesium and zinc. So depending on your diet, that's another great thing to add. Then we also have beef. Although the reputation of red meat is pretty bad, beef is a good source for vitamin B12, zinc, magnesium, and plenty of other nutrients as well. So steak, ground beef and that thing can really help you to be more energetic and also increase testosterone. Then also we have almonds, which are rich in magnesium, vitamin E and plenty B vitamins. Yogurt, which is high in vitamin B12, zinc and magnesium, and also could potentially have some probiotic content, which is good for your gut health. But nowadays the yogurt, not really that probiotic. Food number 6 are chickpeas, pretty good plant-based source for vitamin B6, as well as again magnesium and zinc. Avocado for vitamin B6, vitamin E and magnesium. Sunflower seeds, although some people say they aren't too good either, so maybe alternatively have black beans, they have pretty similar micronutrients. Then oysters with a lot of zinc, I told you earlier, but also vitamin B12 and omega-3, something I might try in the next couple of days when I'm in Thailand, if they even have oysters in Thailand. They do have seafood, but I don't know about oysters. And lastly, eggs. A nutritional powerhouse, especially rich in B vitamins, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin A, choline, omega-3 if they are good eggs, and even much more. They contain all the essential minerals. But if you want to learn more about eggs and the nutrients eggs contain, and also what they are missing, you can check out this video on my channel. Or if you generally just want to know more about energy maxing, so being more energetic, maybe check out this one and subscribe if you want to. And with that being said, stay excellent, have a great day, and bye!